I wake up early, just before sunrise. The room is dark and quiet. The air smells like coffee and wood. My rooster, Billy, starts to scream again. Every day, same time, same noise. I say, "Good morning, Billy," but I really mean, "Please, stop." I sit up slowly and look outside. The land is wide, empty, and beautiful. The day begins. I put on my jeans, shirt, and boots. My hat is old but still my favorite. I wash my face with cold water. It wakes me up faster than coffee. I make a small breakfast, eggs, bread, and black coffee. Nothing fancy, but it's enough. Living alone teaches you to be simple. Outside, my horse Buddy is waiting near the fence. He's strong and a bit stubborn. He doesn't like mornings either. When I come closer, he looks at me like he's thinking, "Why so early?" I pat his neck and say, "Because cows don't sleep late, my friend." He snorts softly. That's his answer. We start the day's ride. The land is huge, yellow grass, blue sky, and silence. The wind touches my face, and I feel free. Out here, there are no people, no traffic, no noise, only the sound of hooves and birds. I love this feeling. It's simple and real. I find the herd and start counting. 1, 2, 3, they move slowly, eating, walking, or doing nothing. Sometimes I think they are smarter than people. They just live, eat, rest, and don't worry. I laugh quietly. I count again because I always forget where I stopped. There's always one cow who makes my day longer. Her name is Lady Moo. She goes the wrong way every time. When I try to move her back, she stares at me with her big brown eyes like she owns the place. I talk to her, "You're not the boss here." But deep down, I know she is. As I check the field, I notice one calf is missing. I look around and listen carefully. Then I hear a small moo from behind a bush. I ride there and see the little one stuck in the mud. I try to help, but my boot gets stuck too. So, there we are, a cowboy and a calf, both in the mud, both unhappy. When I finally pull us out, we're both brown from head to toe. I smell like a swamp, and the calf looks like a walking chocolate cake. I laugh out loud. There's no point in being angry. On the ranch, you either laugh or go crazy. By noon, the sun is high and hot. I feel sweat under my hat and on my back. Buddy is tired too. We find some shade near a tree and rest. I drink water from my flask and share some with him. He drinks like a small elephant. Life is simple when you work with animals. You both need the same things: food, water, and peace. I eat my lunch under the tree: bread, cheese, and a piece of dried meat. The food is simple but tastes good when you're hungry. Buddy keeps looking at me with big eyes, so I give him a piece of bread. He eats it quickly and looks for more. I tell him, "You're worse than me." After lunch, I check the fences. Some wood is broken again, probably cows trying to escape last night. I take my hammer and nails and start fixing. It's hot and dusty. I hit the nail, and of course, I hit my thumb too. I say a few cowboy words, not very nice ones, and shake my hand. It happens almost every week. My hands are full of little cuts and blisters. But I don't complain. That's cowboy life, hard, dirty, but honest. You fix what's broken, even if it hurts. You work until it's done. While I work, one cow comes very close. She starts licking my hat. I say, "That's not for eating, sweetheart." She doesn't care. She knocks it off my head and walks away like a winner. I just shake my head and laugh. These cows have more personality than some people I know. I ride along the dusty road. The wind blows hard, and the dust gets in my mouth and eyes. I sneeze so hard that Buddy jumps. I almost fall off the saddle. I tell him, "Easy, boy. It's just my nose doing cowboy work." He snorts again. I meet my neighbor, Jack, riding from the other side of the ranch. He's tall, talks a lot, and always has a new story. "Howdy," he says. "How's your day?" I answer, "Hot, dirty, and peaceful, just the way I like it." He laughs and says, "Sounds like a cowboy dream." We talk a little about cows, fences, and weather, the three things cowboys always talk about. Before heading back, I stop by the river. The water looks clean and cold. I wash my face, and it feels so good. Then Buddy steps into the river and starts splashing water everywhere. He gets me wet again. "Buddy, you're worse than a kid," I say, but I'm laughing. He knows I can't stay mad. We ride home slowly. The sky starts to turn orange. The air feels soft and quiet. I open the gate and lead the cows into the pen. They walk slowly, tired from the heat. Lady Moo looks at me one more time, like she's planning tomorrow's trouble. I take care of Buddy first. He worked hard too. I brush his coat and give him hay and water. He looks happy and calm. I tell him, "You're my best partner." He flicks his tail and turns his head like he understands. Inside the cabin, I make supper: beans, sausage, and a little bread. The smell fills the room. I eat slowly and think about the day. It was long, hot, and messy, but good. When you live on a ranch, every small thing feels like a victory. While I eat, I see my old guest again, the mouse, Charlie. He comes out from the corner, waiting for crumbs. I sigh and drop him one piece of bread. "Here you go, my little thief." He grabs it and disappears. I don't mind. He's quiet company. After dinner, I step outside. The sunset is bright orange, red, and gold. The sky looks like it's on fire. I sit on the fence and watch. This is my favorite part of the day. Everything slows down. The world feels big and peaceful. The air smells different at night, cooler, softer. I hear crickets and the wind moving through the grass. Sometimes I think the night has its own voice, quiet but full of life. I breathe deeply and feel calm. I take my old guitar and play a few slow songs. My voice isn't great, but it doesn't matter. Out here, nobody judges. Buddy listens from the stable. Sometimes he neighs at the wrong time, but I call that music. I think about my life sometimes. It's simple. No big city, no traffic, no stress. Just me, the land, and the animals. Some people think it's lonely, but I don't. The silence is my friend. The work keeps me strong. The stars come out one by one. The sky is so full of them that it looks like silver dust. I lie back and look up. There are no lights here, no noise. Just the sound of the night. I feel small, but in a good way. just when I start to relax, I hear something strange. It's Billy again, my rooster. He somehow got out and is walking around like a king. Billy, I say, it's not morning yet. He answers with his loud voice anyway. I shake my head and laugh. I put Billy back in the chicken house and close the door. He looks angry, but I tell him, you can sing in the morning, not now. I go back to my cabin. The fire is almost out, the room is warm, and I feel sleepy. I lie on my bed and listen to the quiet night. My hands hurt a little, my back is tired, but I feel good. I worked hard, laughed a bit, and nobody got lost today. That's what I call a good day. When I close my eyes, I dream I'm riding across open land with no fences, no roads, just me and Buddy. The wind is strong, and the world feels endless. That's the kind of dream that makes me smile even in my sleep. Morning always comes fast. I know Billy will scream again, and I'll drink my coffee again, and the cows will find new ways to test my patience. But that's life here, simple, funny, and real. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm a cowboy, and every day, this land feels like home.